Please. Good enough for me. I got my tea. Sip, sip. You're attacking me? But sir, this is turn 0. Hey, how's it going? Oh my gosh, how are you doing? I'm doing the some testing right now. I say testing. I'm doing some training right now. And then we're doing art stream later. How are you doing? I think I'm favored in this matchup. I just block correctly, and I should be fine. Did a draft yesterday. Hunted draft. It was a win-a-box. I played Syndra. I had a good deck. I was very proud of it, and I played it poorly. I'm not a very good Syndra player. I'm not a very good Ninja player in general. Surprisingly, a lot of math in Ninja. So here's the thing. Is not only is Guardian kind of in a rough spot right now, but I feel like they're... Man, if they got another 0 for 3, I'm not golden. They'll draw a card and just keep hitting. I'll gamble on that. Okay. I think it's unlikely. Guardian's in a rough spot right now. I have not been enjoying playing Guardian in general. I have been looking at the kind of Guardians. Who got it yesterday? Zach got it yesterday. He was on Arakni. He was one of 3 Araknis. His Arakni deck was just very aggressive. Aaron came in second. He was also playing Syndra. So I don't like the direction that Guardian is heading in, because I feel like for some reason they had an interesting archetype of aggressive cool stuff. Or they had an archetype similar to Assassin, where it was just big stuff with on hits. And it almost feels like, especially after heavy hitters, that they're moving away from big stuff with on hits and moving into big stuff. It feels like other brute, more consistent brute, but with less upside too. And so I just want to be slowing my opponents down with on hits, like I'm doing right here. And after seeing Valda come out and the card that came with Valda, I was just like, you know what? I might be moving towards being more of an assassin player than I am a guardian player. Because I think the idea of just picking a lane, picking a class that you're into, and sticking to that is kind of important. And I think I can do that better. I think I'm gonna like Assassin more because I like on hits. I like disruptive effects. And I understand they're also good right now and Guardian's bad, and so I'm trying not to get that out of my head. Anyways, the plan is, since I'm a very frugal, money type person, that I'm going to wait until big stuff with on hits is the new Ranger archetype. Well, yeah, Ranger's always been that way, but Ranger's never had a weapon. And so I have a hard time wanting to play Ranger if they're not going to have a weapon. It's a personal stipulation. Maybe seeing the whole mastery set might help fix the issue. Yeah, that's the thing, is I'm going to wait for the mastery set, and if I don't get what I want out of Guardian with the mastery set, I'm switching to Assassin. I'm gonna take the high that everyone's gonna be on with Guardian, and I'm gonna sell out when what I'm assuming is the height of how much Guardian will cost, and then price into Assassin. Hopefully, new will be gone by then, and then Assassin will be even cheaper. I'm like playing the lotto right now. I got kind of blown out by that. Ancestral empowerment. What am I doing next turn? I think I'm holding this Tarantula Toxin. Completely fair take, makes a ton of sense. I think I'm holding this Tarantula Toxin until I have a Bonds or the Dagger attack. And I want to play Surgical Extraction. It might be better to just Pain in the Backside pass. I block 6 on this. Let's see. Pain in the Backside, they're not going to block, so it's literally just 0 for 4. So playing it is way better than blocking with it. Surgical Extraction is 2 card 4 plus an on hit. Am I racing this person? Kind of. Except for dragging them down with me while I'm racing. That feels kind of like what... It felt like what Guardian's game plan was... Okay. What Guardian's game plan was like... Block out until you have an opening and then send something disruptive. If you can chain disruption, then you're golden. Completely fair take, makes a ton of sense. Thank you. I've thought about it a lot, and I'm worried I'm coping, but we'll see how it goes. Holy frick, the whole world outside just started yelling. Ranger's upset. I do feel like Assassin needs to kill their opponent more because their weapon sucks. But there's more on hits, and they do have a weapon, unlike Ranger. Ranger the class, not Ranger my dog, who is yelling right now. Stealth Matters is awkward because some of the best cards I feel like in Assassin are these... these Majestic Contracts. And they are not stealthy. Orb Weaver. This one's great, I think, for grindy situations, but sometimes it's not great. I think I actually want to make them use a dagger on this while I have a 2-block that I'm not jazzed to play. I don't want them to have another turn with Mask of Momentum. I could Pain in the Backside, Flick Knives, Orb Weaver, Dagger for 7, 8, 9 numbers. And then Tarantula Toxin works on it. Ooh, that works. That's cool, but I need to keep these cards. I don't know if I can. Yeah, you can hit me with a dagger. New Araknis make Assassin more interesting in my opinion. I feel like it's a solid mix of aggro and disruption. Yes. If it was just disruption, I would also be cool with that. I like playing new. She is expensive, and she's probably going to be gone by the time my plan comes together. So I am just not playing her. Was this from Arsenal? Frick, what do I want to do? I think I do this. I think I should have taken Pain out. It's fine. It's just, maybe I should have taken it out. Stop hitting me. If I want to stop the on it, I just pass my turn basically. But they don't have an arsenal. But this was also their big turn. Decisions. think I let this hit. Okay. Did I miss something? Oh. Oh. They had not been hitting in a row. I'm crazy. Yeah, I do let that hit every day. All right. Later, we are going to be doing the design table, which is where Amy and I are going to do some FaB-related art. And I'm not entirely sure what the plan is. I know that we're going to try to do something together, like on the same program, is what I mean by together. That sucks. Where my D-Reacts at? I brought in... There's 6, and I've seen 1. I guess that's a reasonable amount to see. 1 to 2 by now. I don't want to block that. This card, Ignite, really good. Like, really good. This is to cost 1 less for each Draconic Chain Link. When this attacks, each dagger you control deals 1 damage. You only have 1. What am I doing next turn? Just Persuasive Justinic? I could Bonds, but I kind of want the life gain from Persuasive. Bonds is get rid of Justinic, Tarantula Toxin. I guess I don't have to get rid of everything. Ignite and Sam Dano's Phyllis is phenomenal. Ooh. Wait, I didn't mean to pass through blocks. Oh well, frick. I need to block with one of these two. It's probably... Actually, I guess I don't have to. I could... I could Bonds into Persuasive Prognosis. Oh, this is unfortunate. This would be a great turn to turn into Trapdoor. This Frailty Trap blocks 2 and then removes 1 from the other dagger. So like blocks 3. Maybe it's not a great turn to play it. Or if I was going to play it, I should have played it sooner. Well, I wouldn't have known. This sucks. If it's Draconic, it gets go again, and the next 3 cards cost 1 less to play. That should be fine. I'm trying to, like, hit this guy next turn. For, like, 1 million. I messed up blocks on this really bad. Getting low against Syndra feels bad. Stop that. What are you doing? Don't just spam undo. Sure. Roll. This man on a roll. That's a lot of damage, brother. Watch me turn this into 10. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is 10. Watch me turn this into 10. 1 into 10. Into 1. Oh, they're blocking with cards. Let's go. Now I can Tarantula Toxin just a nick. Okay. I can Tarantula Toxin. Save the Justinic for Prognosis. Oh, I don't have Go again. I don't have Go again because I did the thingy. Oh, well, I'm just going to send this guy. Oh, I will have Go again. Oh, frick. Sorry, undo. I will have Go again because of Black Tech. There we go. Call him Butter because he's on a roll. Dude, I'm calling him Butter because I'm going to cut butter like a knife. This one, I guess it don't matter. I have boots. Thank you so much. I'm just like, wait, where's my Go again? Why is this only 4? Oh, but I have Justinic anyways. He goes up to 7. He thinks he's got me. Boom, Justinic. There it is. I was going to save it for the next thing. Alright, well, I get to steal the last card in your hand, and I guess I put Prognosis in Arsenal. Yeah, because there's no cards in your hand. Take 2. I didn't disrupt, but I stopped your turn from existing. I milled a starter. I get to look at your deck. 1 more Ancestral. 1 more Shelter. You have the red D-React. You also have another, whatever that dagger card is called. Oh, another Bonds that I can't play right now. Oh, they lose their fealty. That can matter. I probably just CNC and then remark them. This hand's not super. They're on tomes? Did you see tomes? Oh my gosh. CNC for damage. I transform. I'm going to go get a thingy. I'm going to get this one, definitely. I guess the other one is... They are on Tome. Tome of Imperial Flame. Interesting. What are they planning to do with those resources? How's everybody approaching the Aurora problem right now? I don't think Aurora's a problem. I think she's completely fine. She's really strong, but I don't know if she's a problem. How am I approaching it? Cautiously. On hits. Jordan, what have you been playing, actually? You've been playing Prism. Aurora can be a problem with Prism. Unless you're Kevin. Even the Herald plane is actually probably good. Into... Frick. If this hits, if a Draconic attack was the last attack of this combat chain, banish this. If you do, you may play it again this turn. Ooh! I don't like that. Oh, whoops. Thank you, Talishar, for showing him my attack reaction. No way, he's got another Ancestral Empowerment. I think that's the last one. That card's insane. Devotion never dies. Does cost resources, but... So this comes in for 2, and then I'll give it +3, and I can swap it to... something. Heralds go Burr. I guess this. This goes up to 7. It does 3 more damage, but I don't gain a life. 2 life. Banish the top card of their deck. Don't look at the card and banish card with the same. I think I don't get anything. I think I want to gain 2 life here. Heralds go Burr. I was 5-0 into Aurora at the Battlehardened. The Armory deck made it closer, though. Ancestral and Syndra is pretty strong. Agreed. I had that one turn where I couldn't... Ooh, this is a hand. Oh, Tome does a lot to fix this. Do I get rid of Tome? Yes. I get rid of Tome. Because the other things want other things going on, and one's a D-react that I don't care about. Savor bloodshed and a kiss of death. Brrr. He had an oath of loyalty in arsenal. Oh! I think it's this. I know what his hand is. It is that one card that says the thing. If this attacks, if it's Draconic, it will not be Draconic. Dagger. I think I pass on this. I could Savor Bloodshed, Kiss of Death, Flick a Dagger, Leave No Witnesses. I know they have a D-react, but it only... This, getting rid of Tome was so good. Now that other card is going to deal 2 damage to me. He's going to Flick a Dagger. So that's 3 damage. And it's going to attack me for 2. I do not want to go down to 1. So I guess I'm blocking an amount of this. Savor Bloodshed and a Kiss of Death. They don't have an arsenal. Get them both back. Flick Knives. Oh, they didn't Flick Knives. At least I get to present lethal this turn, which she does not like. Ooh, Mask. Okay. I don't think you get much more value out of it this game, so fair. Flick Knives. I wouldn't give up Flick Knives this early. What are you doing on your turn that you want to get rid of Flick Knives? I'm going to send this up to 8. They take 5. They take 3. They take 1. Draw a card. You're now marked. It goes to 8. I get go again. You also take a damage. I draw a card. I put that in arsenal. Flick the Dagger here goes crazy. Dude, if I drew like any of my 0 cost attacks, it's Jover. The fact they blocked so much, they probably should have held at least 1 card. Okay. This attack react does not go with this, and Codex of Frailty does not really go with this. I think I block with Flick Knives. Justin Nick. I can do not a lot. Aurora, play Pribum. He is playing Pribum. That's what I'm saying. Jordan's like, what's with the Aurora, what's the approach on the Aurora problem right now? And it's play Pribum. All right, I could do Kiss of Death. Hope they get cheeky and block with a 2 or 3 block. Reaper's Call. Surgical Extraction. See, okay, they just block 3 here. If they block 3 here, I can Reaper's Call to give it go again. Play this Surgical Extraction. Do it. No. Okay. I'm alright with this as well. You are now marked. If I get any extra cards, I'm going over the top. I did. Ooh. And I have a Sink Blow. And I got the Chelicera. Yummy. This one's nice for the late game position we're in. So I think it's Arakni, attack with Arakni. I just need to trust the Heralds more. Yeah, dude. That's the easy game plan. I think this. Get a dagger, attack with a dagger. The dagger gets going because they're marked. Attack with surgical, put frailty in arsenal. Jordan, you seen Kevin's Prism videos? He did one where he played 740 million games of Prism on camera. Let's go. There's no way I lose now. Holy frick. Right? Right? Wait. Are they not blocking? They have the D-react? They have the D-react. They can draw a card next turn, right? Is that how that works? Oh, no. They can draw a card next turn. Should be fine. I just need to... Yep. Rereading what you read, what you wrote. They didn't draw a card. I don't know if I have that kind of time. Yeah, dude. The video took years to make. I said 7 million. That was a mistake. It was 740 million games. I can just enact this. No, I can't. I would like to request it on 2. I just play CNC? If I didn't show them just a Nick, I go get a 1 cost, I think. I think there's a world for that. There's also a world where, like, I just don't want to have to discard. Oh! Okay, take 1. All right, we're on our way. Graphene Chelicera when they got the mark on them in the late game. Gross. But now I don't have a mark on them because they let a damage through. Ah, upsticks. That's strong. Whoops. That's not how I meant to use that card. I meant to pitch it. I'm playing too quickly. Definitely don't have that time. I attack with this one. Because it has go again for 5. And then I... just leave no witnesses. Take their whole hand again. There's a reaction. I said there's a reaction. There's a card from Arsenal. Just wondering when they were going to play it. Play now, I guess. Okay, they pump it to 7. So if I take up the mantle, I give it +3. It goes to 4. It goes to 4. Do I have a pick to pieces? I do not. This is why I kind of want pick to pieces in the deck sometimes. Because the thing about pick to pieces is when you fetch it off of take up the mantle, it's +1. And sometimes that matters. Yeah, they have no hand anyways. Savor, Bloodshed, Dagger. Mark, Mantle. Yeah, this kills because they had to block too much on that. Not marked. Oh, they're not marked! God dang it, Lewis! How correct can you be? Oh, this giving a +2 is a lot less impressive. I took 2 cards anyways because I'm classy. Actually, if they just blocked with Throw Dagger, they could attack me for an insignificant amount. Tarantula Toxin. Tarantula Toxin, Kiss of Death. All right, there we go. We found a win con. Frick! Frick. Finally. I think I just throw it, right? Maybe I throw the dagger first. That doesn't block. And it costs 2. Whoa! Okay, but I have a ticket. Alright, there we go. Finally. The fact that they drew that D-React that would have saved their life is so crazy. Right? They'd have been a 4 to 6. No, they'd have taken one from Kiss of Death anyways. Good game, brother. I just need more reps on this deck. Because I like it. But I just need more reps on this deck. Lewis. Hello, nice to meet you, Lewis. For people who are joining and I haven't explained it yet, I am training on Talishar right now. And later I'm going to do a design stream, a Flesh and Blood inspired cozy design stream called The Design Table with Amy. Amy Chu. Where we're going to be taking, I don't know, there's a program she found. Ooh, speaking of Aurora problem. There's a program she found. Let me join. That, it allows us both to draw on it at the same time, and I don't know how it's going to go or exactly what we're going to do. I typically only have been putting good luck, have fun in chat if I think I'm going to take a long time deciding on my my deck, like what I'm going to present. Just so my opponent doesn't think I'm not there. Not that I don't want to be cordial. I just forget to if I'm not. I hate this new meta of everyone trying to leak damage on turn 0. Let me have my Bonds Justinic, which I probably will save anyways. If they throw their whole hand at me, I'm probably just gonna... I'm probably just gonna take it because freaking Bonds Justinic is insane. So I was running Arcane Barrier in the boots because that's just what you do when you play Guardian. And it wasn't until I saw a stream where what's his name from Blueprint was playing Marionette that Kenny! Nice to meet you, Kenny. How are you doing? Nice to meet you again. I don't know why I said nice to meet you. Nice to see you. There we go. Greetings. I am going to leak damage this turn because I want these 2 cards. But yeah, I saw a stream where they prioritized having the reactions in boots and daggers to tunic. Excuse me. And I thought that was interesting tech. Interesting decision. All right, this is interesting. I can go... Bonds, Justinic, Flick Knives, Boots. I get Go Again, CNC. I'm doing good. Been doing a lot of streams. I've been doing a lot of editing. There's a new video that I think I'm going to try to come out with either mid next week or next weekend. I say that every week, but I genuinely mean it this time. It's almost done. I've got everything recorded. I just need to slap it all together, audio and stuff. The premise of it is I'm reworking. I've created a new playmat. A playmat that allows you to have more room to put permanents on the field if you're a deck that has a lot of permanents. Like if you're a Prism and you have a lot of auras, or if you're a mechanologist and you have a ton of items. Give you more room for activities. This is not enough. This is only 6. I will be pumping this to 10, I believe. Unless you have the D-React. If you have the D-React, the whole thing is ruined, and I hate everything. Don't have the D-React. I know they're running like something like 12 D-Reacts sometimes. Oh, it hit. Let's go. Can I reorder the triggers? Nope. That's fine. Oh, I'm choosing Entwined Lightning. I got 2 cards out of their hand with that Bonds. All right, how many D-Reacts you running? Okay, so you got Sigil of Suffering. You have Sink Below. Is that it? Yep. No Shelter. You have Lightning Press. We've already seen one. This looks pretty standard. 5D chessboard, but for FaB? Kind of. All right, now give me the rest of your hand. I know you can't, because one of them was an instant, if I remember. Does it say what was revealed? No. Does Bond say look? Look at their hand, so I don't technically reveal it. You lose your arsenal, which was a discharge. And then you pass the turn. Oh, okay. That was a mistake. They didn't mean to pass the turn. I didn't think they meant to pass the turn. They did get rid of all of their equipment to not block out a Bonds. I would not have done that. They only have 2 more block on their equipment. am so far up right now. Save bonds for later, probably. Actually, it might be pain in the backside, saver, dagger, mark. Both of my bonds are at the bottom of my deck. Already played out one. Just playing out one just changes the whole game. Okay. Sure. I would like to take one. Okay. Saver. Dagger. No. It's pain in the backside. I should have done that first. Pain in the backside, saver, dagger, frick. Oh, there's a sink. Okay. Sure. One new thing that I'm doing with this deck is the retrieve cards are main board, because I think just being able to mark them when you need to be able to mark them is so important. And then I can talk about the deck list if people want to talk about it. And then the trio of Saver, Bloodshed, Tarantula Toxin, Kiss of Death are all in there because I think main board, because it's so overvalue that it against certain decks, I against a lot of decks, you just kind of need that overrate value to push through the win. This is a perfect sink below turn. Oh no. I will still sink the below, I believe. Next turn I am probably discarding a card to Orb Weaver. This is neat. I can discard an Orb Weaver, dagger, leave no witnesses. Well, I'd lose my mark. Probably. I probably don't Tarantula Toxin this unless they block, and I don't think they block. Unless they just have a sink and they think it'd be a perfect timing. They're also running the lightning, or the Runeblade one that pings for damage, Sigil of Suffering. I think after this game, does FaB have a website? I want to do a FaB or two. They may not. It might only be an app. I thought it'd be interesting to do one of those. Oh, they do. Okay, so sure. Let them hit me with Arcane. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. Hit him with a sorry. Pass. Let it resolve. Take one. Reaction. Both. You take 6. Punk. Tarantula Toxin being basically a 0 for 6 sometimes is insane. Saver Bloodshed being a 0 for 7 sometimes is insane. They have a second one? Sure, buddy. You've dealt 2 arcane to me. Here's Leave No Witnesses. Yo! The Kiss of Death being combined with either of them also is insane. I would like to banish your arsenal. Which was an Arc Lightning. Does their hand not block? They must have a no block and a 2 block in hand, I guess. Like a Channel Lightning Valley and a that blocks 2. There's a 2 block. I guess Arc Lightning does nothing by itself. At least this fetches you Skizix. Is a 0 for 4 technically. I just want to block this turn. Just to make an arsenal would be awesome. This is fine. Amy messaged me. What did they do? Somersault it? Somersault the Skizix, so it comes in for 3. Oh no, they're gonna arsenal this Skizix. If this is go again, it gets +1. Okay. What to do? Dagger, leave no witnesses. Leave no witnesses, play Reaper's Call, arsenal just a nick. That's probably it. I mean, I'm not going to find bonds anytime soon, but having the Arakni ability up is good. It's probably bad use of Reaper's Call. They weren't going to block a dagger. If they did block a dagger, I should have thrown dagger. They weren't going to block dagger. Wow. What the frick? This might just get trashed. What am I doing with the sand? I have so much graphite. So many graphing calculators. I could do Orb Weaver, Spinneret, Orb Weaver, Dagger. Oh, I don't want to block with this. Target attack action card with Stealth. I might discard Take Up the Mantle. I might block with it. Let's take this. Pick up the point, Orb Weaver, Orb Weaver. Is 13. Their arsenal is Skizix. I can change to a different Arakni. I don't think that helps me. Actually, I could have, I guess. Head jab. Head jab, dagger for 7. Oh, they blocked. Let's do it again. Oh, I guess I could have reacted with Flick Knives. So I missed a point of value. This deck has more moving parts than I'm used to. Playing Guardian and you're just like, block with a couple cards, attack with this one, we're all good. You don't really have to think on your turn, you only have to think on your opponent's. This deck you gotta do both. The fact that Justin It can be played on it is funny. It's a good time for me to get sync blowed. Okay, this hand doesn't work. Justin Egg might come out, unfortunately. Though I love bonds. This gets go again. Okay. What am I doing? Block with Kiss of Death? I might Arakni here. Arakni Mask, Mask of Deceit. I might Deceive here. Let's see what I get. That is not what I wanted. I need to stop doing that when I don't get the choice to. Unless it's dire. Alright, write that down, somebody. Somebody, me. Me, write that down. What am I doing for this? Hunter's Knife, probably. Kiss of Death, and then if they let me have go again, then I just throw the other one. Oh, I don't get go again. Frick. Should have thrown the dagger. I transformed and forgot. Ouch. Okay, Burn Up Shock, but they only have a few cards in hand. I'm okay with this. I think I'm still easily in a healthy position. I might block. Oh, do they have the press here? This goes up to 7. I think I'll block 6. If they have the press, then I take 5. And I'm sad, but I'm okay with it. I also have the room to just block 8. Because I can just Persuasive Justin Egg. That's a pretty good turn. I guess they could have boots and then played an attack and I'm screwed. But I think the fact that they did nothing proves that I shouldn't have blocked that much. Technically. In hindsight, in the moment, I shouldn't have blocked that much, but it worked out. And also now I know what their arsenal is. Gaming. I want little like things to do during the stream, and I can't think of any off the top of my head. FaB is something I was thinking about. I want more little FaB mini games to test my knowledge of the game. Oh, they're thinking on this one. This is Justin It coming. This is coming in for 7, brother. I'm gonna get to look at the top card of your deck. Alright, this is a good time to take stock of things. Arclight in Graveyard, Valley in Graveyard. Or in Banish. Valley in Graveyard, Arclight in Graveyard. So there's one of each. Let's get it, fam. Dude, I'm trying. I'm here. How are you doing? Dude, I remember when Flesh and Blood was first coming out, and I was looking for streams to watch, probably Scar for a Scar. Snatch is annoying because they still have scalers. None of their hand works with the lightning. Oh, it does. Lightning Press works with that. Okay, yeah, then, yeah, get rid of Snatch. I'm pretty sure they have Lightning Press in Arsenal. I remember when Flesh and Blood first started coming out, and I was looking at Flesh and Blood streams, and there'd be like 2 people watching the stream of just Joe Schmo playing Flesh and Blood. But now we have multiple big streamers playing Flesh and Blood. I say big. Big is relative. Like Lupine Fiasco, Agroblaze, Majin Bay. I'm trying to get Kevin to stream. What a time to be alive that was. This game has come so far. Dude, right? It's come so far, and yet we got so much more room to go. There's so much more that can happen. That's not what I expected. This is not what I expected. I guess you put E-Strike in Arsenal. Yeah, there's the Lightning Press. Called it. Let it resolve, and then I'm going to Inertia Trap. Oh, this just lined up. This is so mean, and it just lined up. This turn, I get to Pain in the Backside CNC. CNC doesn't matter. Okay, so yeah, they throw that for 2. I block with CNC. I go Pain in the Backside Codex. In hindsight, you just block with the CNC. Or in the moment, I think I should have blocked with the CNC. I am learning this deck. Pain in the Backside. Probably getting, if this hits, probably getting Mark of the Black Widow. Wait, do I have a... I have a Leave No Witnesses. It might be Leave No Witnesses. What's better? Are either of them better? They're both 0 for 4s. One targets hand, one targets arsenal. They're going to fetch whatever they want out of their arsenal. I think Leave No Witnesses, so then... Because they get whatever they want out of Arsenal. For their Arsenal. Yeah, I want Kevin to start streaming. I don't think he's here right now. Kevin's Smurf Fabs are asleep. Promote Smurf stream. Because he's been making this content, and then also whenever he is streaming, people, I don't know, he's got a good personality for it. I think it'd be cool. He's picked a card. He's picked E-Strike. He's got to get rid of the card. I have to find a way to kill this guy. Pretty darn. So I had the Syndra in kind of like a lock last game, but that is so not safe. I guess there's an argument to throw a dagger there. Oh. Okay, this is great. This is great. I just blocked 3 here. Oh! Because I can Savor Bloodshed, Kiss of Death, activate Arakni Funnel Web. Yeah. What you got in hand, buddy? Skizix. Frick. It's coming in for 4. I think I let it hit. Actually, wait. I can up 6 and run. Wait. Is the reaction speed better? There's more damage. Right? So it's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm presenting 12 on hit 1. On hit not go again. He has no arsenal. Might as well do it that way. and then I can also throw a dagger. So if they take 1 off of this 12, if they don't have literally D-reacts or all 3 attacks or whatever, which this is the downside to all those two blocks in the deck, all the instances. I would not like to retrieve a dagger. I would like to savor bloodshed. I also get to draw a card. Drawing cards are always correct. Good. Flick a dagger, and then I can flick a dagger next turn. They have a no block. They have a 2 block. They have a no block. They have a 3 block. Good game. Oh my gosh. Got him. Oh, I destroyed a Syndra by having like, it was like 7 turns in a row where they had to block out. And then in this game, we just kind of ruined their ability to have good value. That early Bonds turn was strong. I need to be recording these for myself. I know I'm recording them in the sense that YouTube is going to hold on to them. I need to record them for myself. I think I'm going to take a quick commercial break. And by commercial break, I mean I got to go pee-pee. And then when I get back, I'm going to do some more games. I'm going to probably do like 2 or 3 games. And then Amy's probably getting on, and then we're doing the design stream. So I'm going to be right back and go pee-pee. What a Aurora problem. What a Aurora problem, right? I'm up 7 life, and it's my turn, right? I'm the beatdown. Holy frick. Aurora ain't no problem. Let's go. I mean, if you're playing an aggro deck, or if you're playing a value deck like Dory or Zen, it can be kind of a problem. And then also she can just luck out. I could draw bad. Because I drew hot in the first few hands. I could draw bad, and she could draw great, and then just hit me for 30 damage. But sometimes you just gotta hit him with the bonds. All right, okay, I'm going to the bathroom. Goodbye. Test? Does that work? Okay, I didn't have an audio thing for this. There we go. I put some tea on, and I have a timer setting, so I have to get up and go get the tea. And then I'll have another time after I go get it to get the tea bag out. Got to keep that caffeine flowing. Oh, whoops. Oh, Riptide. Frick. Everything I have frick. This might be... This might not be great. Do I just fatigue? Can I fatigue Riptide? I don't know if I can. All of my attacks I'm going to or plus power. Or a reaction. Oh, what is this? Destroy this. Put an arrow from your hand face up in your arsenal with an aim counter. Arcanine Skullcap. It's been forever since I've seen that card played. I remember when it was an $80 card. Premeditate. Remorseless. Can't play D-Rex from hand. I just block this out. Ripple away? Okay. Yeah, but I banish cards. I don't make you discard cards. That would be evil. Frailty traps. Frailty does a lot to me. Oh, that is not what I expected. Okay. I think I put the Frailty trap back into my deck. Or, whoops, sorry. A request undo. I should have... No, this is fine. Because I want to put Sink Below in Arsenal. So this is coming in for 5. Toriyaki? Wasn't there a Toriyaki who won... That... There was an event in Japan that a Toriyaki won? Trigger. Is he that really good looking guy? There's one guy who's like, his picture was like, oh my gosh. He looked like he was from Yakuza. Like, he's just a really good looking dude. Alright, what am I doing here? CNC? I just respond with CNC? I play a CNC response. You CNC, I CNC, Pitfall Trap, that's pretty regular. No cards in Arsenal. Huh. Because of the trench and the fact that they're only blocking 5. When this hits, they create a Courage and a Quicken token. Ah. What if it also, like, gave them, like, a Fang Strike? You give them a Fang Strike, then they get +1 on an attack at reaction speed? Then you can get your reaction. When this defends an attacking hero has played or activated a reaction this chain link. That card's insane. I'm scared of it. What am I doing? Up sticks and run, dagger. Let's start there. No, I want a CNC. Frick. This has go again. It's for 5. Alright, I gotta go grab my tea. Frick. tea and a cup of water. Yes. Oh no, I don't want to pay one. Hit effects don't trigger this chain link unless the attacking hero pays one. I'm okay with not paying that to play out CNC. First damage to me, I've taken a damage from a Riptide. I will play another Command and Conquer that is stuffed by not having an arsenal. I mean, they really don't have... They have Trench, so they don't really have to worry about that. Oh, this isn't... Frick, I thought Ripple Away was the... If this is discarded, make a bunch of stuff. This is not that. I also need to set a timer for when this is done steeping. Gain life, load a card. Don't even need Dreadbore. Don't load a card. Dagger Persuasive Justinic. I know the like scary specialization for oh, what is this? Next time an attack action card hits this turn, effects don't trigger. Ah! Well, that's inconvenient. I think I still do it. Or I pay for this. Plan for the worst. Look at target hero's hand and arsenal. At the beginning of their next end phase, they discard all cards in their hand and destroy all cards in their arsenal. Search your deck for 3 traps, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle 2 cards from your hand into your deck. Okay. It's really not great for me because I have 2 D-Reacts. It's destroy all cards, not shuffle them into their deck. Destroy all cards. They discard all cards in their hand and destroy all cards in arsenal. That's not very considerate of me. If he doesn't attack this turn, then I don't get to... Pitfall Trap, Tar Pit Trap, Tripwire Trap. This is just trap heavy deck. Yeah, he doesn't attack, so I just lose the sink below. I need to get rid of these cards. Which one was this? Tar Pit, Pitfall, Tripwire. I think I can go Dagger, Kiss of Death, Tarantula Toxin. Also, his deck has been shuffled. So that one card could be anywhere. The specialization that deals with reactions. Which one did they keep? The one that does 2 damage? Hit effects don't trigger. Put a -1 counter on things. This is some damage coming in. And they block it all out? Bull crap. Activate trench, get a resource. The Riptide problem. Am I right, fellas? Orb Weaver. Does he have attacks in his deck? How does he kill me? This game's gonna go forever. Yep, that looks good. Oh, no. Frick. Well, alright. This works. I didn't need to do that. This affects cards. Next attack was stealth. Okay, so that doesn't even... I just discarded a card for funsies. Alright. I needed to flick knives there, get rid of a card. Solicera would have been 7, 8, 7. With go again. Oh well. Here's a sink below. Fatigue Riptide. How does he win? Like, I have a weapon. I have 2 weapons. I did take 2 from that. Now my Oasis Respite is online. Alright, we're gonna... pain in the backside. Something. I just need to leave resources up, kinda. Well, not really. What am I doing? Up 6 and run Saver Bloodshed Dagger? Is that the last sink below? That's the last sink below. There's a codex. That's a pump. That's a CNC. Can't play from arsenal or played from hand. That's pretty good. What is this? Oh, it loses all its power. Okay. Nothing I can do about that. Good react right there. Trigger. I take 1. Ooh, premeditate. They might have an attack. D-Reacts can't be played from wherever. Codex. Okay. I do not have a trap in my graveyard. I would like a CNC. What did they get? They got a CNC. I think I also get a CNC. Oh, I should have paid attention to the fact that I have funnel web. This is 9. Because of premeditate. How does plan for the worst work? Search your deck for cards. Shuffle 2 back in. What can you do with 5 cards in hand? What can you do? Bonds is not great in this game. He could literally have nothing but reacts in his hands right now. That's a card. If this has a name counter, it gets +1 and dominate. These are attacks. Save reactions? Unlikely. I think I still put bonds in Arsenal and try to play for that. I just need the perfect hand for it. Which isn't this. Okay. I take 1. He knows my hand. Sure. Alright, so I can play bonds this turn. It would be for 7. I'd probably just activate Black Widow to pump it to 4 and try to banish a card from their hand. He knows I can get it to 7. I'll probably just take this. He's got a D-react. There's no way he doesn't. I took 2 cards with 1 card. We're playing the deck game. This is fine by me. There's that. So the last card in hand's a reaction. Gaming. Now, persuasive, I can send to the moon. Actually, I can turn this into a bonds. So it's got a D-react there. How many reacts you got? I'm sending this to the moon. 13! Do you have 10 block in that hand? They could, honestly. They're on their way. Nope, they got a sigil. Let's go. I don't get to search their hand, but I do get to pillage their wares. What is that? Line it up. Next arrow attack gets +3. You may turn a face down arrow in your arsenal face up if you do put an aim counter on it. Okay, it costs 1. That's fine. Oh, they have an eye? Endless arrow. 1 endless arrow? Okay. I'm going to hit him with a thinking because I'm counting how many attacks they have. 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 ish. I can block that out. Ooh. Let's start with this. Dagger throw. Pick up the point. Can't stop a dagger, buddy. He wants to play his hand. He does not. He has a collapsing trap. That's fine. Shuffles this hand. Okay, that's fine. I'm like, go again. I just need something I can attack with to feel good about this. Do they discard those? Oh my gosh. There's a take cover. How many more of those does he got? 1? I am so fine right now. It's a cool archetype, Murky Water, putting traps back into your deck or whatever. But I got you, buddy. Oh, it's not dominated. I play Sink Below anyways. I can play this hand out. I can go pick up the point, pain in the backside, Codex. And that's a pretty solid turn. I thought this was +1 dominated. But it's fine. I would have played it the same way. Target attack with stealth gets with this. It's a hero. Banish card of their arsenal. I am not going to be activating that. What am I getting? It's probably just leave no witnesses. If I put a card in your arsenal and you have a trap that has to be played from arsenal, then like I'm physically putting an attack into your arsenal. He can get it back out with Trench. This is awkward, right? Because like if I give him Murky Water, that feels bad. But also it's not going to his hand. It's going to his arsenal, so he can't like put an aim counter on it with sharpshooters. This is battle worn? Holy frick. Card's really good. I guess it is a Majestic. It's as good as like the one that gives Arcane Barrier from Arcane Rising. They discarded Remembrance. You just need a trap or a 3-block. What? Did I miss something? CNC was banished? What is going on? Where's that Tar Pit Trap? Tar Pit Trap was banished from top of deck. What the frick? Dagger, Orb Weaver, Dagger, leave no witnesses. The other option was to send Pick to Pieces to the moon, but that's just not worth it. But if I Dagger, Flick Knives, Orb Weaver. Interesting. I'm marking you anyways. Orb Weaver. Dagger for 2. 5, sorry. If attacks a marked hero, it gets go again. My stealth attacks get +1, so it's 2, go again, 5. With the +3 from Orb Spinneret. Go again, go again. Now I have a life lead of 13. And I'm pushing more damage. And I'll mill a card off the top. If it hits, it hits. Let's go. What are you doing with your turn? It could be play out a Murky Water. He's got 1 left, right? Okay. No. Dreadbore. What is he doing? Release the tension. Can't be played from arsenal. I don't have any in my arsenal. I do have 1 at hand. This can't be played from hand. Okay. Sure. Oh no. This is not great. Does he CNC? They're playing fatigue without aiming to fatigue. Like, that's what I'm saying is what's he doing? Battering bolt. That's not what I would have gotten. That's interesting. What do I want? Probably just leave no witnesses. Probably discarding Orb Weaver. I can't play this Frailty Trap. I should have discarded the Frailty Trap. Ah, I'm so bad. Well, that was That was bad. I should have... Frick. I could have blocked 9. And instead, I take 3+1 and lose a card. Well, yeah. I take 4 instead of covering 9. Oh! That was bad play. It comes in for 3. Caught me off guard. Comes in for 3. Yeah, I'm slightly up on deck size. I'm slightly down on deck size. But I'm up on life totals, and they don't have... There's an argument. I just hold it. Let me see and see as I got left. 1, 0. This could come in handy. I can't play from hand. I got to put it in my arsenal. That could come in handy. I have a frailty trap. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This could be the murky water, which would suck if they have it. Oh, okay. That's not the murky water. Literally more scared of murky water than that. I cannot play a reaction from my hand, but I can play from banished. And I can just block. I do kind of want a blue to play dagger dagger. But their next turn, whenever they play an action card, I can take a little damage. That was a waste. I probably should have just blocked with it, but he doesn't really have Gogan in his deck anyways. So if this hits, I get to also swing the other one. Well, I get to swing the other one anyways, actually. I get to swing the other one and go again? No, I just swing both of them. Ugh. This card might be big. How many more of those pumps does he have? 1 more? Do not play that pump this turn. That would be cool. Cool. He also doesn't have Rain Razors, so I don't have to think about that. Cannot play D-Reacts from hand. There's Spike Pit Trap. You keep an eye on that card. They got 15 cards left in deck. I need to be throwing daggers. Is this +1? I can inertia trap him. Who's playing the traps now, punk? Lose your card. Oh. That was dumb of me. I keep forgetting that card has text. Oh, and they just get more cards back in their deck. I'm at 18 life. So I just need to survive their attacks. I know they do have some left. Several left. It's probably like 10? No. 7? There's an attack. We take those. Keep blocking with your attacks. You're going to run out of threats, buddy. There's an Oasis. Which is sad now that I... Oh, and they have a no block in their deck? Probably doesn't matter. I don't know if I'm fatiguing them That's still just like... I would have played out the Remembrance. I would have been more focused on Murky Water. That blocks for 0. You gave it +1. I get Oasis in response to him playing a trap and gain a life. Which I think is funny. And it might be relevant. Sure. So I took a damage and I lost a block, which might matter. Do I have a Justinet left in deck? No. I made a couple of bonehead plays in this game where I just wasn't paying attention to what the card do. I would like to pay 1. I discard all the cards because, dang it, I did it again. Just another not paying attention to what's going on. Oh, they go get a CNC. I will also go get a CNC. I forgot that Codex is technically an attack. In his deck. Is that all Codexes? Yes. He's got another battering bolt. He's got a... He doesn't have... That's his last Remorseless. I think he's got a Murky Water. I think sooner in the game I should have been going Dagger Dagger. Also, Reaper's calling him. Might matter like... Oh, no! Okay, frick. Uh-oh, this comes in for 7. How many traps do I got left? There's 1. 2. 3. I have no traps left. That sucks. Oh, I thought that gets shuffled into his deck. You may choose 1 and put it in your arsenal. His arsenal's full. Also, did I get rid of my last... I did. I got rid of my last Reaper's Call, and I shouldn't have. I thought it was literally remembrance. I thought it was on hit remembrance for traps. This is so much better. Like, it's good, but it's not as dangerous as I thought it was. Well, hello. Premeditate. Battering bolt. I'm not going to be stupid this time. We got +1. I can do activate this, activate this, activate this. For me, oh, cancel. Choose this trap. Get a resource. Activate this. For me, on battering bolt. Don't I have any traps left? Oh my gosh, did I use all the traps? What? What? Oh, I already picked it. I'm an idiot. I'd already picked it. I'm just being silly. There we go. I got a trap to trigger on you. Dagger, dagger. Might be Dagger Black Widow. It might be Dagger Black Widow. I ran out of cards on deck fast. There's no way this game's been going on for 30 minutes. Get marked. Don't get marked. Oasis. Now I can throw a dagger, which would be bad. Oh, he's daring me to do it, maybe? Well, at this point, I'm pretty much fatigued. There's a weakest link. That's scary. This matchup's wild. He hasn't thrown one of those all game. I guess he hasn't really had to. I just give him all of the reacts he wants. So he's doing this to give it plus power so he can boulder trap. Now I could flick knives, codex, be a silly head, but I'm not. Is there another Dreadbore? There's no way. Or Battering Bolt, whatever it's called. Let's see. Let's see. What you got? What you got for me? Oh, yeah. You just showed me that. Intoxicating shot for 5. On hit. I create a Courage and a Quicken token. I think I'm going to turn into a random hero. Oh, that's funny. Let him hit me. I get a Courage and a Quicken. Dagger. Or undo, actually, if I may. Dagger with Go Again. 2 Go Again. Into 1. Each one of these represent an additional damage on hit. I have lost all of my life lead. Though I don't know how many attacks he has left in his deck. Can't be many. He's got another Intoxicating Shot. I think he has a Weakest Link. He has the Weakest Link in hand. Right? So I want to get it out of his hand, so I am probably playing this Codex. I have 1 resource, which doesn't really matter. I think I just go get Leave No Witnesses. On hit mills a card too. This is a tricky spot for him. Actually, there's a Leave No Witnesses. Wait. Did he block with it? He blocked with it. Wait, how many cards does he have left in his deck then? Discarded Premeditate. I'm going to play this Leave No Witnesses. Do I want to dagger for 2 damage right now? Maybe. Probably not. Destroy his arsenal. Banish the Spike Pit Trap. That's fine. That's good. There's an Intoxicating Shot that he just pulled out of his whatever. I pretty much can't block anymore. Because, yeah, I can't block anymore. Like, I can Tunic to play Graphene's Felicera every other turn. Every 3rd turn. I also have Flick Knives. This is a spicy end game. This 2-hour-long game. Frick! This never be able to finish in proper time at an event. He has to take this? No. Take cover. What is the rest of his deck? I don't remember. I should know. I feel like I've seen it 100 times now. Okay. I can Flick Knives to deal 1 and give this +1. I will not. What can you do with the rest of what you have? Frick. This is not a good sign. Endless Arrow! No! Oh my gosh. I was like, what is the last card in his deck? I can block 5, but then I can't do anything anymore. He only has I, that, and that. I block with Tunic. What do I do next turn? Dagger, dagger. And he has to give me 1 card. That is not enough to win. So I think I do Dagger, Dagger, and I can, if he doesn't block Solicera. Flick Knives, give it 1. This is perfect, actually. I do Shalicera, Flick Knives, give it +1. Right? Wait, how does this work? Like, I throw this. It's for 1. I can Flick for 1, and Shalicera goes up to 2. Yes! Frick! Let's go! Ooh. Hit this man with a GG. Oh my goodness. You ain't ever seen something like this before. Oh. Now I wish I cited in more cards. Who the frick is still watching? Holy frick. What the frick? I was like, the math is working. I threatened 134 damage. They threatened 112. Their value per turn was a little higher than mine, which I believe. They gained 10 life. Total game time. Okay, so this is session time. Total game time was 50 minutes, and 27 of it was me. So I took longer than he did. I didn't get a good game. Give me a good game after. You can't read the chat, but he did not give me a good game. After all we've been through. After all of the heartache. Oh my gosh, that game was crazy. I think I can move the screen a little bit. I'm going to do that. No, not this. Can I move it? That was so sick. Dude, that game was forever. That game lasted a millennia. There, you can see cards in deck or cards in graveyard a little more. I have no cards in my deck. He's got no cards in his deck. That was insane. That was so insane that I have drank enough tea to where I need to go piss again. That was an hour-long game. Dude, we technically finished within round time. I just looked up at the clock at one point and it said 30, and I was like, no way we've been playing for 30 minutes. So I just assumed we were at an hour and 30, and 26 turns. I think average for Flesh and Blood is like 12 is what I typically think. Could be higher, could be lower. Depends on the hero. Holy. Graphene Shalicera for the fatigue matchup, putting in work. Only costing 1. And then gets +1 if they're marked. And so for 1 blue, I can do 1 damage into 2 damage in the late game. I didn't do it a whole lot in this because they weren't marked. I made a mistake. I made a lot of mistakes, but I made a mistake where I discarded, or I blocked with my last Reaper's Call. And so if I had marked him with it, then it would have been, each turn would have been 1 into 2. Not that it matters too much, because most of the time they were still blocking it all out. But like, frick. Dreadbore was scary. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I don't know how all y'all were able to sit through that. Murky Water, I was more scared of because I didn't read it. I just assumed what it did. And what I assumed what it did was on hit Remembrance for traps. It is not that. It is put a trap in Arsenal. So the one time it hit, I panicked, but actually just put nothing in Arsenal because they already had an Arsenal. I was trying to play around how many attacks they had in their deck, but I didn't want to keep going back and checking the graveyard for the amount. Though I did check the graveyard a lot. I'm trying to think what else they did that was scary. This never super mattered. Line It Up is in here for Murky Water, I believe, because that's like a 3-card 3-card 10 with a Trappy on hit with Dominate, and that's fine, but it never lined up for him. The Buzzsaw trapped me at one point. Oh, one of the traps I was trying to play around as much as possible was the one that mills cards. And they ended up having to block with it for no value, I think. Or I milled it. I milled Spike Pick Trap on 2nd or 3rd cycle. That felt good. Get rid of that. Alright. Another bathroom break. Because holy frick. That game scared the piss out of me. Literally. Very literally. So I will... Frick. I will be right back. All right, I get it. I get why Tommy plays Fatigue Riptide. Because if every game is close like that and grindy back and forth, tooth and nail, like that's Flesh and Blood right there. Like that's a good game of Flesh and Blood. Trying to get, I don't know how to wear a Snuggie. I'm trying to put a Snuggie on right now. Get my Cheetos Snuggie on for the chill stream in a bit. I think I'm gonna try to snipe specifically an aggro deck for the next few games that I play until Amy gets here, so that I'm not like wrapped up in a game for an hour like that last one was. I'm gonna take a second and be rude. Give y'all a literal ad. We have a merch store where I make merch typically on the design stream that we're gonna have soon. And I make shirts like I believe in ghosts and I run 60 poppers. Guardians scared of ghosts. The Wraith Mangoes Yum Yum shirt. I love this one. And then we just have Table Pit merch and more silly funny shirts. that I made on the stream or just in my free time. And yeah, so you can go check that out, see if there's anything you want. Heck yeah, there we go. A little ad for our administrative team. See these two games? I'm not going to play that. And I'm not going to do this competitive CC1 either, because that last game was a slog, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's fun to do sometimes, but like, actually, Victor, maybe, actually. I'm sure I lose to Victor. Oh. Someone hopped on that opportunity super fast. What? Wait, hold on, Matt. Oh, no, I can play against him. Okay, yeah, I'll play against a Victor. I don't know if I played against a Victor with this deck. I think I run this. Okay. So there's something interesting I can do here. Up 6 and run Dagger, Kiss of Death. Or I could just go Dagger and then see how he responds to that. Do you block this Dagger? I'll let you filter. I'm filtering. Oh, he does. He's got the Clash of Might. Okay. So how can I respond? I can't do enough damage to take the rest of his hand. I guess I could have Flicked Knives, Orb Weaver Spinneret, Dagger again, Kiss of Death, but then I don't get an Arsenal. I think I just put up 6 and run an Arsenal. And then don't play it this turn unless the Sink Below works out. He's going Millhammer. I love it. He's also going Tectonic Plating. Interesting choice. CNC for 7. Oh! Oh no. I might lose this up sticks. Play Leave No Witnesses Arsenal, the Sink Below that I can't play. That sounds right. That sucks. They have the Pummel too? No way you got the Pummel right now. Okay. How about my own on-it effect that affects arsenals? Ha ha ha. They have so much armor. What the frick? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 armor? They start at 54. I think that's something I always took for granted as Guardian. But then again, you weren't ever doing anything super fantastic. No CNC. No more CNC. Can you do something with the space that I've given you? You can pitch an entire blue to create a resource for next turn. Got it. I'm just messing. He might be able to do something with those resources. So in block 7, I think that's what I do. And then I put this on the bottom of my deck. I probably leave that. I probably leave all of this. I probably Dagger, Leave No Witnesses. He 3-card aided me. I'm about to 2-card 5 him, but he 3-card aided me. Get marked, boy. Oh, that's good. If you can do something with it, that's good. I probably just let him hit if he hammers me. If he goes down to 3, it's a lot less scary. Oh, this is funny. This is diabolical. Depending on what he throws at me. Persuasive, just a nick. Discard to redback. Tarantula Toxin. Ugh. Disable. You pitch another card. Oh no, you have the Seismic Surge. Yeah, there you go. Didn't want a Spinal Crush. You have 2 Spinal Crushes. No pummel here. I will take 3. And do all sorts of evil shenanigans. It's just 1. What are you going to block? It's just 1. It's just 1. There you go. Tie. Would you like to redo? Activating, getting rid of the gold. Redid, earned your gold back. Good job. Justinic. Both. Tarantula Toxin. Probably redback. This does not immediately give go again. I could boots. Actually, there's like there's a world where I redback the Justinic, so I can get go again so I can play Mark. But it wouldn't be live. I'm going to deal damage while I can. Okay. Okay. I get an action, gain a life. What would I like to banish? Oh, I got options. This Macho Grande's juicy. This Visit the Gold Main, it doesn't feel like they're trying for. Though he can use it next turn. I will choose that. Okay. He's going to Arsenal a CNC. I'm going to do another Persuasive turn where I go Orb into Persuasive for 4. And then I'm going to pump it to 9, and I can make it 10 with Flick Knives. Would you like to block 10? Justinic is such an evil card. Like, it's pretty narrow, but that's just the design space for overpowered cards of Flesh and Blood right now, is really narrow, powerful cards. Crush the week. Okay. Banish another gold main estate. I could go Dagger, Saver, Dagger. Mark. I think that's what I'm doing too. Yeah. Or Black Widow is, I think, what I should call it. Dagger, Saver, Dagger, Mark. Take one. Five on hit, draw a card. And if you block it out, then I get to throw this mark for 4. Feeling good. Okay. We both know that doesn't work that way. But fair enough. Good effort. What card did he block with last time? Disable. Same disable. Choke slam. Alright, well now I get to throw 4 at you. On hit. Discard, basically. Banish a card from hand. This is it. This is it. This is the deck online. Then, if you do not block it out, I banish a card from hand. If you do block it out, I flip. Win-win. Okay. I get my Quicken token. I want to make use of that as much as possible. I think he's only got one more CNC, which is nice. He could still throw upwards of like 8 damage off of the last gold main. Frick. What'd you draw? The last CNC? I can go CNC into bonds. Oh, gross. I can go CNC into bonds. Or what do? I do bond CNC? CNC bonds? CNC bonds. CNC pitch the blue. Go again. Bonds. That for 7. This is gross. Is he gonna let it hit? No. Yeah, you don't let it hit. 1, 2. You at least have crown. There's a test of strength. Okay. This deck feels so good when your opponent can give you room to like do your thing. I'm up in deck. I'm up in life. Yeah, that's a clean 6. Yes! Okay. You gotta beat a 3. He beat a 3. Dang it. So do bonds. This will go up to 4, go up to 7. I can make it go up to 8. No, I can't. I can make it go up to 7. Jeez. Does he have a sink? Is this what he's threatening me? He's got a sink. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Okay. It's up to 7. Do you have the sink below? Is my question. He's also running shelter? That's so many non-hits. Is he running pummel? Because if he's not running pummel, then what is he doing? Well, he can't be running pummel, I don't think. Oh my gosh. This guy's a mad lad. Four card 10. It's 2 card this turn, but it was... Well, I guess it's 3 card. Visit cost 1 and he spent a whole blue for it, but then he drew a card. So I guess it's a 1 card 10. 3 card 10. What am I doing? Pain in the backside CNC? I'm not buffing power next turn. I can just take a hit. That was a blue one. If that was a red one, it would have been 12. That's gross, dude. That's gross. Really, bro? That's gross. Okay. Feels weird being on this side of the table with the Guardian. Oh, I knew he had shelter. He'd already played one. That's it. He's not running sinks. He's running shelters. Dude, he's pushing me up to being in the ahead in the armor department. I have the on-hit Banish Arsenal Arakni. He's throwing a lot of blues. What the frick? Oh, there's a pummel. What do I do with this hand? Pain in the backside. Codex. I wanted to do something with Just a Nick, but it's probably just block. I just go get a leave no witnesses. As the D-react. Okay. Or he doesn't. Why do people do this? When they hit back, they spam the undo button. Ah. Well, now I don't want to play this Codex. He revealed a rolling. Dude, he has so many non-hits in his deck. Okay, that's frustrating. I can guarantee more damage now if I just discard to that, because Codex still draws me a card, gives him a frailty. Ah, it's probably best to play Codex. I know he's got a shelter. But I guess I don't know. I don't actually know in the moment. I just know because he showed it to me. Yes, I'd like to skip Arsenal. Why you give me this? Ouch. Can I inertia trap him? Yes. So I'll discard this. Block, block. Block. 9. Put a card in Arsenal. Five, 6, 7, 8. And actually do that and then just play Prognosis. 3, 6. Is this the turn I mask? So that would be 5, 6, 7, 8. I take 3. Oh, I don't have one in my deck. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. I'm going to play this inertia trap. He loses his arsenal. Persuasive, take up the mana, activate. No! The pummel. I wasn't playing around the pummel. I just take 10 here and discard a card. Oh, that feels so bad. I didn't even look at his resources. Oh, all right. I just go get a mark, I guess. Yeah. That was an evil pummel. Probably could have persuasived. I'd have gained a life. And chose the card. I lose 1 value, but I get to choose the card, which is probably value in that. I could have also just discarded a Black Widow. What am I doing? Blocking. Pain in the backside, pick up the point, pass. I'm going to claw my way back. I'm going to try my best. I'm presenting 7 damage this turn with 2 cards. That's pretty normal. There's the last CNC. I don't think I would have blocked with CNC first if I was them. Depending on what their hand looks like. Alright, life totals are back. Granted, it's their turn. Oh, I got the go again one. This is fine. There's no pummel here. Yeah. Yeah, you have room to do that. I can go dagger. No. Dagger, flick, pick up the point, leave no witnesses. But not if I take 4 right here. This is fine. I lose that on 1 point of value, 2 points of value. I'm up a point of value, actually. Wow, that's great. Keep giving me cards. You're out of armor, buddy. You got 1 block and 1 block. You don't have any more gold main estates, so what are you hoarding armor for? You haven't played your Golden Suns. Thunk. What are these blues that this man keeps having to play? Okay, there you go. That's more like it. That's more game winning. What am I doing? Probably this. Dagger. How do I go again? Dagger, dagger, codex. Dagger, dagger, codex. CNC. Pretty gross. Pretty gross if I do say myself. Oh, frick. Amy on her way. Let's open up Discord. There we go. Sorry, Victor. There we go.
Hello?
Hello! Oh my gosh, it's Amy.
Hey, it's me.
Amy, I am in a game where, interestingly, I am playing an assassin into a Victor, which is normally backwards. Normally, I'm the one playing Victor. The games I've played today are a game against Syndra, where I stopped her from doing her thing and won. And then a game against Aurora where I stopped her from doing her thing and won. And then a game against... I think there was another game in there that I don't remember. There was a game against a Riptide that was going full fatigue. It got down to 1 life apiece and no cards in deck. And I barely took the last card out of his hand / deck and won. And then right now... I'm playing against this Victor, and I don't know who's going to win. I think I'm winning. It's hard to tell. He's up on deck
So
and
you're
life.
saying that you're
Yeah.
gonna switch to assassin. You're gonna be an assassin main now, huh?
I forgot if I told you specifically about this, but yes. Uh,
Nice.
so I've been telling people or asking their opinions on it, and I'm trying to ignore the fact that Guardian's not great right now. Assassin's really good right now. I'm trying to ignore that fact. But
Hmm.
of all the previews and stuff that they're showing about, like, ever since Heavy Hitters, the direction they're taking Guardians um is more deal damage and less disruptive on hits. And
Interesting.
I don't know if I want to do that going forward. So,
Yeah, that's
because Ridge and I
that's kind
both
of.
like being annoying when we play games. Um,
And I pummel.
yeah, and pummel. And you can still do that, but Assassin does it more, so I might switch to Assassin. We're gonna see how I
Yeah.
feel when the Guardian set comes out. Either I
Hmm.
love the Guardian set and I keep playing Guardian, or I don't love the Guardian set. And I while everyone's hyped about Guardian, I switch to Assassin. I sell all my Guardian cards and I buy Assassin cards. So I'm
There you
playing
go.
Assassin now to see how I feel about the class. Other than new, because new will probably be retired by the time all that happens.
Hmm.
I don't know if you can see the stream,
Yeah, I pulled you
but
up on my phone
oh heck
so I
yeah!
can see it. Yeah.
Or did I win the second one? Oh, I did. Okay, cool. They
Nice.
they did trounce and they lost twice. Well, they lost once and then tried to re-roll it and then lost that re-roll. Anyways, they don't get all the big buffs. I think
Hmm.
I'm losing.
Uh,
It's hard to tell. They have
yeah.
15 cards in deck and I have 10. They have 9 health, I have 7. My win condition is probably trip them up with some big over the top react. They have no more defense reactions, I think. But I think they have 2 pummels that I'm scared of. And this big
Ooh.
Mamba Jamba that's coming in for 11 right now.
Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah, that's rough. I can block a lot of this. This is not being pummeled. After this game, we'll do the art stream. What are we doing on the art stream today, Amy?
Did you still want to try out Magma?
Yeah. What do you want to do on
Yeah.
Magma? How does it
Ooh.
work?
So it's a web-based drawing program. I haven't played much with it, but I watched one person use it. Actually, I
I'm
think
on board.
another one does it.
I
So
saw the first
let's
like 3
see.
minutes of the 28-minute video you sent me of the person playing Squid Games with it.
Yeah, yeah, I thought that was really cool. Maybe like something too we could do like an audience later as well. Just be like, all right, guys,
Ooh.
draw your flesh and blood
Ooh.
OCs.
I'm down.
So let's see. If others to your drawing.
All right, this is the part where I think I get to take all the cards out of their hand and I get tempo and I try to kill them before I run out of cards on deck. Okay, they blocked with a pummel. That is their last pummel. So there's no more pummels. There's one more Golden Sun. No, there's no more Golden Suns. I have nothing to be afraid of in their deck, I think, other than more blues. Ranger's upset about something outside.
Oh.
Ranger and Pup had a moment this morning. So we like to leave, like when we go to Food Lion or we go to Earth Fair, we'll get a paper bag. And then we'll just leave it in the floor because Pup likes to lay down on top of paper bags. Like he'll go inside the bag and like sit in there for a second and then leave the bag and then sit on the bag. Oh, whoops. I meant to react to something. I do. I'm sorry. I got ahead of myself.
So I think
but
send you the link.
Yeah.
That should work.
So Ranger was getting into his little bed by the window, which was too close to Pup's bag. So Pup ran up to him and yelled at him. Just a loud rah. And it scared Ranger so bad he ran over to me and he stood beside my leg for like the next hour. They had a moment. They had an absolute moment. I think I let this hit. Though he probably wins it. He lost it! Yes! Okay, so he attacked with his hammer. I did not block enough of it, so it's on hit. We clash. If he wins, he mills the top card of my deck. If I win, his hammer gets a -1 counter. His hammer got a -1 counter because I won. That's so funny. He's got so many cards in his deck that don't win clashes. I think he's playing really greedy. And now I'm going to see how greedy he wants to be. I'm going to attack him for 1 and then flick a knife at him. And then react with a card. I don't know if you've seen this. Take Up the Mantle says, target attack action card with stealth gets, if the opponent is marked, +3, banish an attack action with stealth from your graveyard, then that card becomes a copy of it. So I'm attacking him for 1 now. I'll give it +3, and then turn it into a card that has 4 power. So it basically it's a 1 card that increases a 1 cost card to a 7, or 1 power card to a 7 power card. I have 2 of them in my hand. So I'm gonna send it all the way to 10. I'm gonna play an attack with no on hit for 1 power. And I'm gonna turn it into a 10 power and attack with on hit, destroy a card, banish a card from your hand. That's the kind of evil I like doing, and that won the game. Wow. Okay. Good game. Yeah, he blocked 6. I sent it to 10. I attack for 1, no on hit, and then in reactions I turn it into 10 power with an on hit. That's what I like in Assassin. Holy frick. I don't know if I lost a game today. What's up, Kitterfox TCG? Oh, yeah, Kitterfox TCG, what's up? Fresh and Butts William. Dude, Tommy, did you see the game I played against Fatigue? Is that why you're here? Did someone send you here? I played Fatigue Riptide. Should have banished Bonds of Agony. Oh, that is 3. I could have done Bonds. I forgot the Fleet Knives was 1. I don't know. I played like 4 games of Flesh and Blood, and one of them was against Fatigue Riptide for an hour. And so my brain is tired from Flesh and Blood.